This week's theme is Halloween, because that is this weekend. So we're going to talk about that. One year I decided to go as one of the characters from Men in Black, even though clearly I'm a girl. And I was in like 6th grade. So I wore black pants and like a white shirt and like a black blazer of my mom's or something, and carried around a briefcase, and nobody knew who I was. So I had to keep telling people that I was from Men in Black, and then after a while I just gave up and told everybody that I was a secretary. Who dresses up as a secretary for Halloween? Me, apparently, since nobody could understand my costume. When I was really little, I told my mom that I wanted to be Empress. Most girls aim for princess or something like that. I went a step higher. Empress is what I wanted. But I guess in general, I've just never been very good at costumes. I always wait until the last minute, and my costume ideas always start out being really awesome, but then turn out to be really pretty lame because I waited until the last minute. Like one year in high school, I went as an emo kid. I wore all black and lots of makeup, and I went around and trick-or-treated that way. And people actually gave me candy, which I would not have done if I had shown up at my own house. I'm just saying. I really like group costumes. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I think that if you are all wearing the same thing, then you're less likely to look completely ridiculous if there are 5 of you doing it or something. One year, I went with a bunch of my friends as M&Ms, and we all just wore bright colored t-shirts, and we all just drew big M's on the front of them, and we went around as that. That was easy. I liked that costume because it was so simple. Trying to decide what to be this year has been pretty difficult because I'm actually going out with 2 of my best friends. And so we've been trying to figure out what we can do that would include the 3 of us, and it's been pretty difficult. One of my first ideas was to go as the Chipettes, who are the female chipmunks, because I really wanted to wear leg warmers and be Britney. It's pretty much the only reason why. Our next round of costumes involved us dressing up as the guys from The Hangover. And I actually went and bought sunglasses and a leather satchel and the t-shirt that Zach Galifianakis wore in The Hangover when he was playing Alan. And then we thought it would be cool to go as Planeteers because we liked Captain Planet when we were little. And when we were talking about going as the Planeteers, I really wanted to go as Wheeler, who had the power of fire and was a redhead, because he had the best outfit. He got to wear like the Planeteer t-shirt and like jeans and a jacket, and he was a redhead, which I think would be cool, even though it totally doesn't really go with my complexion. But everyone else said that naturally I was supposed to be the Asian girl, who had the power of water. Anyway, so our current idea for costumes is something that I'm not going to tell you about, but I'll probably talk about in next week's video after everything has been said and done. But a bunch of us are planning on going to the Rally to Restore Sanity in DC, which is something that Jon Stewart is putting on. So that should be fun. It's probably going to be really crowded. And we were contemplating wearing costumes to the rally, but then we sort of thought that that was sort of detrimental to the cause. And after the rally, we're going to drive to Baltimore and hang out with some friends there. So one of my friends is having an anniversary / Halloween / housewarming party. I think Halloween will become more of a big deal in my life if I ever have kids, because dressing them up would be fun. But I could put on a costume any day of the year if I really wanted to and go out to a bar and drink a lot. Would probably actually be more fun if it weren't on Halloween, just because you would get better reactions from people. Maybe I'll try that sometime. We'll see. So, can't wait to see all of your faces, and I will see you again next week. The end.